This is probably the most important video revealing the true purpose of platform Polmatch. So, Polmatch platform. What we will gain from this platform's success and how will it benefit our operation and the realization of the plan, and generally people on our side. This platform will also reveal if those people are serious, devoted and competent enough to build a worldwide network of trade and cooperation. So generally this platform will be a brutal reality check about the current state and quality of the aware people who claim to share our concerns about the future and who shout all over the internet that they want a solution for our worsening situation. Based on this data, we will be able to evaluate what we still may apply into saving our future and what not. Then either focus on realization of big plans or on emergency improvised small preparations for the worst case scenarios, where ideas about retaking control or changing anything for better in the general situation within our countries will remain forever in a sphere of wishful thinking that has no application in our reality. I worry that in reality we might be divided and demoralized beyond any redemption, which means that making a true united stand for our future within our own countries might be impossible. We lack competent people on our side capable of understanding that focusing on your own self-interest while ignoring the interest of the group is a short-sighted strategy which already in theory has no chance of securing our future. With time, we will become outnumbered in our own countries with others who will be demonizing and blaming us even more for the crimes of our ancestors, which means our future generations will be paying the highest price for our ignorance when an opportunity to oppose our destruction was presented, which almost everyone ignored. But this is only a possibility. As I said, our platform will be a reality check for all of us, and whether we do what's right or wrong will be visible by the individual actions of each of us, which in the first step we are to perform on the Polmatch platform, according to any rational principles for serious organization, or to establish any serious cooperation. I have designed and provided the necessary tools. Now we must be smart enough to use them for our mutual benefit. So, what we will gain from the success of this platform, assuming people on our side won't fail their expectations and will act seriously with responsibility for their own actions when asked for it. First, a major possibility for efficient networking to new people at the local level will be presented, allowing us to form new friendships and groups wherever we live. From among those groups, serious community builders will appear, with the means to form local movements or business cooperation, reinforcing the position of such people in the local area wherever they operate. Those groups should start appearing across our countries in many areas with many different forms of infrastructure and possibilities. At this stage, people networked like this in the local areas will have possibility to group up and organize together in case of any crisis situation, which might occur in the future in our world system. But this is only a side objective, an insurance that in case we fail to achieve the main objectives of this plan which I presented, then we will still have a good chance of surviving together while faced with any possible crisis. But within this system, with a growing rate of networking between such groups and individuals, new possibilities will appear to expand cooperation between areas to form nationwide cooperation, with some groups being big and proficient enough to form local economic zones, which will be benefiting their position economically and growing their influence on people wherever they operate in. This is a step where those groups and movements with our own business and trade cooperation should be growing its position within the system, becoming more relevant for other spheres of interest, allowing people to found well-organized groups which slowly will start having an impact on local politics and eventually with growing economic and financial position on politics of their own country. This is the best case scenario, but those groups becoming more relevant on the local levels is a fact which will occur in a matter of time. But we will aim further with that to establish international and intercontinental networking and cooperation, especially in a business sphere where trade with like-minded groups or people will be benefiting more, making our position more relevant for building our own system within the current one, in the same way that the current world rulers did that in the past, with one difference. There is still more of us than more of them, which means it should be easier for us to build what they did, much faster, obtaining their power and influence with time. Under one condition: we will be smart enough to appreciate and use this opportunity which I present in form of this plan. Realistically, it's the only chance we have, the only plan which actually has a chance to work, because its success does not depend on anyone else besides the people like us, and what we do about the fact it is up to us. When it comes to the operation which I started, it will benefit greatly from this platform, allowing me to find and possibly recruit people which I need from all over the world to help us work over this plan realization. Also, those groups which people should be able to form and create on their own, thanks to our platform, is if they create many of them across the West or maybe across the world, we can include them into the creation of the new economic bloc, which will make our organization very powerful and influential across the globe. So I want those local groups, movements, local communities with their own economic zones in the future to form, to flourish, grow, and to become economically strong, so we can combine our strength and possibilities together to create that force capable of shaping our world. Those groups, communities, will benefit from our own trade market, which I call it Project TradeStrat, and reinforce the position of our organization in this world, which will operate in the form of a global corporation. Obviously, we will also benefit in the financial sphere thanks to this platform and its clones, allowing us to become financially self-sufficient without relying on donations anyhow. The details are explained in a video dedicated to this subject. Those are the main reasons why it will benefit this operation. This platform will help me accomplish the first 3 objectives which I described in my plan video series. The only thing which we need to make this work for now is to gain proper traction and the popularity among people who are sharing our concerns about the future. I explained how I intend to promote this platform and this operation in my videos dedicated to this subject. There is no better plan at the table which actually has a chance of success. It's the only realistic way to attempt saving our future and civilization. Or we may continue doing nothing meaningful, observing the situation, preparing for the worst, with every man for himself, hoping for the best until there is so few of us left that whoever is ruling this system in the future will be able to do whatever they want with us. Alone we become powerless, unable to defend our interests and the interests of our children and grandchildren, eventually allowing them to take or destroy everything we have left. There is no escaping from this fate. The worsening demography of our people within our own countries is the best evidence of that. I present an opportunity. If we are smart, we will appreciate and use it. Or we can raise the white flag, wishing for the world to burn until they come for us one by one. There will be nobody to protect us because we decided to remain in our own sphere of wishful thinking, deluding ourselves into the idea that things will get better with time, while in reality the situation is only getting worse every day, affecting our daily lives. You know what to do and how. Do your part. If you have any questions, objections, or issues with my plan, please tell us about it either on our platform or in the comment section below. Thank you for listening.